Hello to all you budding coders out there. I'm Professor Cody and it's time to code another fandabadosi Halloween game. In this game, you control the witch and try to eat bats that are flying past, but you must try not to get hit by a thunderbolt. Now coders, before we start coding the game, why don't you hit the subscribe button so that you can find out first about fandabadosi new games and some really cool Professor Cody competitions. And remember, if you like making this game, give it a big Professor Cody thumbs up. To start you off, I've already made a scratch template that includes all of the sprites and other resources that you need to make this game. To open the template, simply click on the link in the description below. Okay, let's get a green flag block to begin with, then a forever block, and inside the forever block we're going to put next backdrop. Because what we need to do is we need to make the backdrop look as though it's moving. So we put next backdrop there and we had a time into it. So we're going to go wait and we're going to put in there 0.1. So it waits 0.1 seconds and that will make the background move. Now what we're going to do is add another green flag block there and we're going to add some music now. So forever here, and we're going to get the sound there and we're going to play the sound until it's finished. So when it's finished, it will carry on again. That sounds really good, so I'm enjoying that. Okay, let's change the witch sprite now and start doing the witch. What we're going to do first is get a green flag block and a forever block, and we're going to make the witch look as though she's moving as well. So we're going to get a switch costume here, and we're going to make that witch number 1, and we're going to get a time in now, so a wait. So get the wait in there, and we're going to do 0.5. So it looks as though the witch will be moving for that length of time on that costume. Then get another costume. This time we're going to get the costume witch 2. And we're going to do the wait again. This time for 1 second. But a bit of variety there. Make it look good. So we're going to put that over here. Let's see that now. So you can see the witch is moving. Excellent. Very good. The witch is moving its broomstick there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the witch move. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a space bar, but start with a green flag block and then a forever. And inside that we're going to use an if, because we're saying if we press the space bar, something will happen. So we're now going to get the space bar here. So let's click here and get key space press. So if you press the space bar, something will now happen. And what's going to happen is we're going to do a repeat 10. And inside that repeat 10, change Y by 20. So it will change Y. Y will move up 20 times. Well, actually, it will move 10 times. And it will move 10 times. And then below that, we're going to do a wait 1 second. Here. There we go. Wait 0.1. And we're going to put that inside the block of code there. We're going to duplicate that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to move that, make that minus 20. And we're going to put that inside the block of code above it. There it goes, it's going in there. So what happens now is that the witch will move up and down. So just try it now to see if it works. And move the witch into position there, there she is. And if we press the green flag block and press the space bar, the witch will move up and down. That's looking really good. Okay, now we're moving on to the bat now. So let's choose the bat sprite and we're going to do the green flag block and we're going to use another forever there. And let's start off by showing the bat so we see it. So let's just go to show now. Get show there. And we're going to go a particular position on the stage there. So we're going to get a go to and it's going to be 500x. We're going to go to. Let's put 500 in there. And the Y is going to be a random number. So we want to make it so that the bat flies higher and lower. So we're not sure where it's going to fly. So we're going to start off with minus 50 here and go up to 150. So when the bat flies across, it may fly at different heights every time. Okay, let's repeat 5 here. And we're going to change X by minus 100. It's going back across the screen. So it's minus 100. Okay, that's looking good. And let's add a switch costume to that. Okay, where's the switch costume? Just in here. There it is. Put it in there. And we're going to switch costume to costume A. and we're going to do a time now. So we're going to get a wait block, and we're going to wait 0.1 seconds and get another costume. So put that there first of all, 0.1. Now underneath that we need to have a hide, so that when it's finished doing that it will hide. So it gets to the end of the screen and then it hides itself. Okay, and then we have to have a time there. So we wait a particular time, but we want it to be variable again. So it's like a game. So we're going to choose a random number there. So it will wait from 1 to 5 seconds. So it might appear after 1 second. It might appear after 2, 3, 4 seconds. And there the bat goes. Okay, excellent. Now what we need to do is we need to make it so that if the flying bat touches the witch, it gets eaten. Okay, so let's do that now. So a green flag block, a forever block hit there, and we're on the bat still here, and an if block here. So if the bat is touching the witch, it will get eaten. So we're going to go to touching there and drag that in here, and it's touching the witch. So we need to change that there to witch. There we go, it's witch. And inside that we're going to put a sound. So that each time it gets eaten you hear a sound. And the sound is bite. Now let's get a hide. Close down here and get hide. So that after it gets eaten, it disappears. And then we're going to wait 3 seconds before it appears again. So get a wait block there, and we're going to wait 3 seconds. So that each time the witch eats the bat, it gets eaten. Okay, now we're going to move on to the thunder and lightning. So let's do the thunder. Here we go. We need to get a green flag block, and we need to get a forever block. And inside that we need to hide the thunder at the beginning there. So we're going to get a hide one. There's a hide block there. And we're going to go to a particular location on the screen here. So we need to get a go to block here. And we're going to go to -100 with wired 100. That looks good. And now let's get a wait. So make it more interesting, we're going to wait a random time. So it might be 1 second, it might be 5 seconds. Okay, now we're going to show the thunder. So let's get show here, and we're going to show it there. And we're then going to make it so that it flashes. So we're going to get a repeat 20. Let's put the sound in first. So it's the sound of the thunder first of all. Then we're going to get a repeat 20. And we're going to put inside that next costume. So basically it will flash on and off. The thunder has 2 costumes, a light costume and a dark costume, so it would look as though it's flashing. And we need to add a weight to that as well. So let's just add a weight here, weight 0.1. There we go, we've added that, and then put that into the block above. So let's move that into the block above there. So now it's going to flash. So let's see if it works. And it's working. That's excellent. Now we need to finish the game off by making a variable, or using a variable called score. So what the score does is it will add score each time you eat a bat. So let's start the game with a set score to 0, so that at the beginning of the game you don't have any points at all. And then what we need to do is go to the bat there, so that each time the bat gets eaten, you score 1 point. So we change the score by 1 there, but we also need to make the game harder, so that if the lightning strikes you, you lose points. So let's go to the lightning now, and what we're going to do is we're going to add a change score there as well, but this time we're going to change score by -1. So let's just add some code here. So we need a green flag block, a forever block. So if the thunder is touching the witch this time, so we're going to do a touching there, and we're going to add witch, then this time you lose points. So we're going to get change score, and we're going to put in there -1. So the score changes by -1. What we're going to do now is we're going to put that in there like that. So we're waiting a certain amount of time at the end there, 3 seconds, and that should work fine. So let's just try that now, and away it goes. My score's very low. I'm sure you could do better. Well, that's my game. Why not try the challenges? Well, coders, did you manage to complete the challenges? Well done. Remember to link the games that you have made in the comments below, and why not let me know if there's a game you'd like me to make. Well, it's a great big arrivederci from Professor Cody. Until next time.